Hello folks, Marabou Fly Shop here. Today I'm going to tie an old-fashioned tube fly intruder. I'm going to be using Canadian tube fly Scandi tube. I'm going to be using a Eumer body, weight body. I'm going to be using a ProTube cone. To start with, I'm going to put on some Palmer chenille, medium size. I want just a little bit of flash on the body, not much. It's going to be a shrimp pattern actually, so we don't need much flash on it. A little bit. A little bump at the back. I don't use hook keepers. Some people do. That's all good. Now I'll slide the tube body on, which is a weighted tube body. Excuse me. We didn't plan that cough. So here comes my tube body. I don't have COVID. So there you see the basic principles of the body of the tube fly. This is non-ridged. I've used a thread and I put the thread right over it. Not important that I conceal it that badly. One of the reasons I'm doing this video is I'm going to be using flags. And what a flag is, it is a saddle hackle feather with most of the materials taken off, and I'm leaving 1.5 to 2 inches of material on the end, and that will lay on the fly. And it's like many of the creatures in the ocean have all these tentacles, etc., and these represent that. Now that will go on the on top of the marabou. So first I want a little color on here. You can see my purple theme. I want a little bit of dark color underneath the shrimp pink main color theme with marabou on this. So I want a little bit of dark under there because shrimp will have some dark on it. There, not much. I don't need too much. I'm not using it for a bump. It can be, but there. I just want that dark color under that real light colored orange. I've been watching a lot of the young people that are now tying steelhead flies and intruders, and I've been watching how they've been using full hackle feathers, which are really okay. But some of the bodies are too heavily dressed. You don't want too much material on there. Now I'm tying my marabou in from the stem, as I always do. You can tie it in from the tip. I prefer from the stem. I like the long fibers so I can just get 1 or 2 wraps. That's all I need. You notice how I lock the stem, and if you don't do that, that stem twists and it won't lay the fiber down correctly. You can strip one side if you want, but you don't have to. Remember now, this is a shrimp, so orange and this color is very primary for this fly. So in the water will actually make a lot of this marabou mat up slightly, so you're going to have, there we are, that's pretty nice. You're going to have strings of color. Beautiful. I'm going to dress it up also with a little bit of jungle cock. Just a little here now. So you can see I got a little dark theme underneath it. And also I'm going to put on a little bit of black flashabou. Not much, just a little tiny bit. Put a little on this side. There, not much. I'll cut it to length. I don't need too long here. Now I'm going to lay in my flags. Keep my bobbin thread short. There's one. Two. Three. And right here on the side. So I've quartered it. So I have one every quarter rotation. There we are. A little dab of super glue would be good here. Just a dab. There we are. I'm using Gulff's Minuteman super glue, and I really like it. Whoop. As you fly tyers know, we have a tendency to get too much stuff on our tables. I like the CDN Tube for a lot of reasons, and the main reason is that it fits so many standard cones and tubes, not like so many others that just are specific to the one brand. Now we're going to put on some jungle cock. Nice little jungle cock. Let's see, bring that around. Why would you use a jungle cock on a shrimp pattern? Interesting idea, right? Because we know shrimp's eyes are way back. They're not in the front. Wow. Now that is pretty cool. That is very, very cool. Now, that is basically it. I'm going to slide the cone on there in a second, and the cone should cover this up quite nicely. I could use a black cone, super glue here. I could use a black cone, I could use a silver cone, pink cone, which I am using. And I'll melt the end of the tube after I got it done. Let's hope this pushes that material back. Whoop. Oh yeah. Look at that. Ooh boy. It's pretty sexy. Leave about 1/8 of an inch so I can melt it. There we are. There you are, folks. One very, very cool looking shrimp pattern that in the water has movement like crazy, exudes predators. Pretty nice. Look at that. Thanks, folks.